Good afternoon, everyone. 各位午安，我哋今日可以開始進行我哋嘅開幕儀式啦。We can start our opening ceremony. First of all, I would like to invite our General Director of the Macau Literary Festival, Ricardo Pinto, to come up here with me, and also Carlos Mokai Jose, Deputy Director of the Macau Literary Festival, to come up with us, also here to say a few words. 咁我哋依家邀請我哋嘅總監兩位總監同我哋講幾句先。
So I'm going to speak a little bit in Portuguese and in English. I would like to welcome you all, and it's really good to see you here, all our friends, all these years supporting the festival. Tem sido de facto uma aventura muito bonita e esperemos que possa continuar por muitos mais anos. Antes de falarmos um pouco sobre o que vai ser o festival, eu gostaria de os convidar a observarmos um minuto de silêncio pela morte do presidente Jiang Zemin. So a minute of silence for Jiang Zemin, the president of China, that was here in Macau for the celebration of the handover. Obrigado. Esta é, portanto, a 11ª edição do Festival Literário de Macau, Rota das Letras. Continuamos a viver tempos um pouco difíceis, obviamente, portanto, isso reflete-se bastante também no festival que fazemos, a estrutura e o modelo seguido. Temos esperança, no entanto, que nos próximos anos seja possível voltar a ter aquele festival mais aberto ao mundo, mais ambicioso como tivemos nas primeiras edições do festival. We really hope that in a very short period of time we will be able to have the festival back to what used to be, with a lot of writers coming from all over China, from many other countries, from the Portuguese-speaking countries, of course. And it's important because we really want to keep celebrating the literature, the books, the authors from the past, these new talents that we can find here in Macau and in other places. So once again, thank you for coming. This is going to be basically 2 weekends of events, of talks, concerts, film projections. We, of course, will be announcing on the media all these events, the schedule, the places, and we hope to see you in some of these venues and some of these events. Thank you.
Don't leave.
No, I wanted to give you space.
So it's my turn to speak. I will speak in Cantonese first and then in English. 咁作為澳門文學節嘅執行總監，我都講少少啦。咁今次我哋其實喺澳門文學節咧，我哋今年咧，我哋都掙扎咗好耐，因為實在有太多我哋不能預計嘅情況啦，無論係疫情又好啦，所以咧我哋最終都係堅持希望可以喺澳門辦到呢個文學節嘅。今年已經係第11年啦。咁雖然今年可能比起以往咧嘅規模咧係好似細咗啦，因為以前我哋會有好多外國嘅作家過嚟，但係我哋都堅持係希望可以做，因為文學對於澳門嘅文化同埋藝術發展咧係非常之重要啦。咁今年我哋即係我都講少少我哋嘅節目少少嘅內容啦。我哋今年就分咗2個部分嘅，就係有2個 weekend 2個週末。咁今日我哋就係第一個 weekend 嘅第一個週末嘅開始，跟住就下個 禮拜咧就係第二個週末。咁第一個週末我哋就會喺葡文書局嗰度舉行啦，跟住第二個週末咧我哋就會喺澳門藝術花園嗰邊舉行嘅。咁其實都係專注喺本地嘅唔同嘅文化藝術嘅地點咯。希望可以，雖然我哋未必係依家可以邀請到外地嘅人嚟，但係我哋希望喺本地嘅嗰個活躍程度啦，我哋希望能夠堅持同埋持續可以帶起呢一啲文學藝術嘅同埋文化嘅一啲討論咯。咁我哋今次嘅節目裏面咧，我哋見到嗰個 main poster 啦，我哋個海報上面咧，其實都有好多喺歷史上面好重要嘅文學家啦。咁但係雖然我哋頭先阿 Carlos 同我講話點解佢哋全部嗰啲，我哋今次啲主題好似全部都過咗身嘅喎，咁樣好似都係過去嘅嘢咁樣，我覺得好有趣咯，佢咁樣講。因為係的而且確，我哋去懷念、去紀念嘅作家，佢哋係已經過咗身。但係從過去嘅文化嘅遺產裏面咧，我哋能夠做一啲新嘅嘢。咁今次譬如好似第二個週末啦，我哋都喺嗰個策劃上面咧，就有一個關於 Virginia Woolf 嘅作品嘅一個計劃。咁其實係邀請咗好多唔同嘅本地嘅作家啦，同埋一啲甚至係嗰個主題咧，係圍繞住女性狀況去探討嘅。咁我哋希望可以從過去嘅一啲文學作品裏面咧，能夠探討翻我哋依家現今社會對於女性嘅生存生活嘅狀態咧，作一番探討。咁當然我哋都仲有好多其他唔同嘅議題嘅探討，亦都希望公眾可以跟進我哋呢一個 program 上面唔同嘅議題咧，去發展咁樣嘅。So in English a little bit. So it's the situation is a little bit unpredictable. We weren't so sure that if we're gonna have the festival year after year, it's almost like we are walking one step ahead, just living at the moment, seeing what is happening. We can never really predict the future, it seems that. But we still insist, even though we don't have like the scale like before, but we still insist to do the festival because we think this is very important for not only for the outside, to invite outside writers, but mainly to the local scene, the local artists and local writers, local cultural scene, to be able to discuss different topics. This year we have divided the festival into 2 weekends. So this is the first weekend's opening, and then we are going to have the festival now in this weekend at the Portuguese Bookshop, and the next weekend we will have the festival at the Macau Art Garden. And we would like mainly to, just now Carlos was telling me this on this main poster, our theme writers, they are all dead, you know. So why are we talking about these dead guys, you know? But based on the heritage of the past, I think we are able to create something that is contemporary, that is that concerns what is really happening now. For example, the Virginia Woolf project that we are going to present next weekend is based on the female writers' work to discuss the women conditions. So we have invited many local writers and many experts on even on subjects of psychology and literature to have a series of discussions. So this is what we would like to bring to the local scene, even though we are not able to invite many writers from outside, but we would like to be able to encourage local writers to continue these literary discussions. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I will speak in English so everybody understands. I would like to stress that the original idea of this festival is to create this bridge. It's called Script Road, Rota das Letras in Portuguese, means writers from all the Portuguese-speaking countries should be here, and also Chinese writers should be here from China and local, so we can get together and to achieve this goal of Macau, that is to create this bridge between the Portuguese-speaking countries and China, and make this bridge through literature, through culture. I think it's one of the most important parts of that bridge, because it's a part that doesn't crumble. It's a part that maintains itself, because it's made of people, not made of business. Business is important, but people are more important than business from my point of view. And about that, I would like just to tell a little thing, is that one of the most famous books in the world, which is called The 1001 Nights, it belongs to the Arabic and Persian literature, shows us exactly how literature can fight that. And it's through literature that this woman telling stories to the king that she avoids that. And this is a metaphor for literature in the large terms. So we are here fighting a time of uncertainty, we are fighting a time of impermanence, a time where we see the world much complicated than we saw like decades ago, and we don't know what's going to happen. So literature, still our memory, still our future. It's a memory and it's a future. So although these people are dead, they live among us. They live in our brains, they live in our minds, they live in our homes. And so it's very important to celebrate them, and not only celebrate them, but to actualize them, to bring them alive, like Alice is going to do in the Heart Garden next week, and to show that their ideas and their feelings and their sentiments are immortal. And that's what human beings always achieve, to be immortal. And that's what literature can give us. So I hope you will be on all these events and tell your friends to come. And we also have to congratulate ourselves, because we have local people that also now are showing themselves as writers, and with quality and with a degree of localness that is very important. So thank you very much for your presence, and I hope you enjoy the festival. Thank you.
咁請兩位總監就座 ，Let's have a seat first。都想補充少少，一陣間咧，我哋開幕之後嘅第一個講座咧，我哋嘅文學節嘅開幕講座咧，就邀請咗3位本地嘅作家咧，進行介紹佢哋今年最新嘅新書嘅，咁就包括李宇良先生啦、張健嫻小姐啦，同埋黃庭賜先生嘅。咁3本書咧，其中2位咧都係攞咗今年13屆文學獎嘅。咁其實喺澳門嚟講咧，文學界係非常之活躍，我哋亦都有好多好好嘅文學作品，希望你哋都可以，如果有時間嘅話，都可以留低，到時聽一聽佢哋嘅新作品咁樣嘅。Just to make a small reminder of after the ceremony, we will have the first talk of the festival, and we have invited 3 local writers to present their latest publication this year, and 3 of them actually is Lawrence Lay, Zhang Jinhan and Mr. Wang Tingqi, and they will present their books. Actually, they are right here, and they will talk about different subjects of their book. And 2 of them actually, from Lawrence Lay and Zhang Jinhan, they have been awarded the 13th Literary Award. So we can see that the Macau literary scene is really active, and we need to support each other and know better what have been produced in the Macau literature. So now let's start our ceremony. Right now I would invite our guests to do a very simple but meaningful opening ceremony. May I invite? 我哋依家就開始準備進行呢一個簡單而隆重嘅開幕儀式啦。咁我就請大家請各位嘉賓出嚟嘅。首先第一位we would like to invite Mr. Carlos Mokai Jose, Deputy Director of the Macau Literary Festival. And then myself being here, Alice Koch, Executive Director of the Macau Literary Festival. And then we would like to invite Ricardo Pinto, General Director of the Macau Literary Festival. And then we would like to invite Ms. Jasmine Zhang, Assistant Vice President of Community and Government Relations of Wynn Macau and Wynn Palace. And then we would like to invite Ms. Ines Pereira Ho, Associate Director of Corporate Communication and Community Affairs of Sense China Limited. And then we would like to invite Ms. Mina Chiu, Deputy Director of Community Relations, MGM. And then we would like to invite Ms. Louisa Kuhn, Director of Community Relations of Melco Resorts. And then we would like to invite Ms. Catherine Lu, Assistant Vice President, Public Affairs, Community Relations of Galaxy Entertainment Group. And then we would like to invite Dr. Hui Gunya, Secretary General of SJM Resorts, SA. And then we would like to invite Ms. Paula Costa, Coordinator of the Language Center of the Portuguese Orient Institute, IPOR. Then we would like to invite Mr. Chica Simão, Coordinator of the Liaison Office of the Permanent Secretariat of Forum Macau. Then we will invite Ms. Teresa Mock, Coordinator of the Support Office of the Permanent Secretariat of Forum Macau. And then we would like to invite Helder Research and Publication from the Cultural Affairs Bureau of Macau. And then we would like to invite Mr. Gao Yuan, Director of the Department of Information and Public Diplomacy. And then we would like to invite Mr. Paulo Cunha Alves, Consul General of Portugal in Macau, SAR. And then we would like to invite Mr. Wang Shu-cheng, General Director of the Department of Publicity and Culture of the Central Government Liaison Office in the Macau, SAR. Okay, I'll let you know. Okay, so I will be counting to 3, and then we can cut the ribbons. 3, 2, 1. Thank you very much. The Macau Literary Festival is officially opened. 第11屆澳門文學節正式開幕啦！咁我哋依家會邀請大家留步，please stay here. We will take a group photo together. Please, a photographer. Is it wide enough? Yes, we are so many. Thank you very much, our honorable guests. So now the opening ceremony is officially finished, but please stay around with us. We will have a tour of the exhibition here. It's one of the works that we can see is from one of the books of our Deputy Director, Carlos Moraes, and we will present also our souvenir, which is his book, to our honorable guests. Please stay here with us. 請大家都可以暫留呢一度，我哋首先可以欣賞一下咧，我哋現場嗰個攝影嗰個展覽嘅。咁其實呢個展覽嘅作品咧，就係喺我哋其中一本書裡面嘅。我哋嘅書咧就係阿 Carlos Moraes 嘅出版。咁佢嘅出版咧，其實係佢嘅文字啦，同埋有一位本地嘅葡國人嘅攝影師。咁啊，佢嘅作品，咁我哋到時咧，我哋依家都會將呢一本書咧作為紀念品咁樣送俾我哋嘅嘉賓嘅。咁我哋可以開始睇下呢一個展覽，咁同埋我哋會送一啲作品俾大家。好多謝各位 ，Thank you very much for coming。